Morning, Mr. Homan. How you doing?
Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into a hot-button topic: former Boarder Czar Tom Homan's bold claims about immigration enforcement. He's got strong opinions on why not enough illegal immigrants, especially those with criminal records, are being arrested and deported. If you're new here, don't forget to click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update. Let's get into it. Former Boarder Czar Tom Homan has been vocal about the current state of immigration enforcement. Recently he stated that while the number of interior arrests has tripled, he's still not satisfied. His main gripe? Hundreds of thousands of criminal aliens have yet to be apprehended. Homan points out that sanctuary cities are making this job harder by putting up roadblocks. These cities, he says, are protecting criminals by refusing to cooperate with ICE. Take Chicago, for example. Local authorities have been investigated for releasing criminals back into the community instead of handing them over to ICE. Homan wants more arrests of criminal illegal immigrants and more cooperation from local authorities to ensure dangerous individuals aren't let go.
Can we do a few with you real fast, or just real fast? Could you give us clarity about what is happening to the previous terror detainees at Gitmo? Are they being expedited, being returned to their home countries, or are they just being housed with these migrants?
They're not being housed. Their process is still the same. The terrorists are still in the same facility. The process remains the same for them.
Is President Trump still trying to get that terror detention facility closed down so it's fully migrant detention at Guantanamo?
Not my lane. Not my lane. I'm staying with the immigration enforcement.
Mr. Homan, is the president happy with the number of arrests?
I'm not. The arrests, if you look at the arrests in the interior enforcement, about 3 times higher than it was a year ago today. 3 times higher is good, but I'm not satisfied. There's more criminal aliens that need to be arrested, hundreds of thousands. Sanctuary cities are putting roadblocks up. We got leaks. So we need to increase the arrest of illegal aliens, especially those with criminal convictions. So we're going to continue. So 3 times higher is good. The numbers are good. For me, not good enough. We got to get more.
Speaking of sanctuary cities, Homan didn't mince words. He calls them sanctuaries for criminals and argues that they are putting public safety at risk. When ICE can't arrest criminals directly in jails, they're forced to go into communities. And that, according to Homan, means they end up arresting people who aren't criminal priorities. Homan made it clear that it's the sanctuary cities themselves that are driving this increase in arrests of non-criminals. These cities make it harder to do the job properly, causing law-abiding individuals to get caught up in the enforcement process. If local authorities would let ICE agents do their job in county jails, it would make the entire process safer for the officers, the aliens, and the community at large. One of the more heated moments of Homan's interview came when he responded to the Pope's criticism of border enforcement. The Pope had made strong statements about how countries should handle their borders, but Homan had a sharp reply. As a lifelong Catholic, Homan didn't hold back, saying that the Pope should focus on fixing issues within the Catholic Church and leave border enforcement to the experts. He reminded the Pope that, while the Vatican is surrounded by walls for protection, the U.S. should also have the right to secure its borders. It's a powerful point, don't you think? Now let's talk about the practical side of things. Homan mentioned that one of the biggest issues ICE has faced recently is the release of arrested individuals back into communities due to personnel still operating on policies from the previous administration. This is something Homan has been working with ICE leadership to fix. According to Homan, ICE has now implemented new protocols. No one should be released without clearance from headquarters. This is a major step in making sure that high-risk individuals don't slip through the cracks. While there will always be medical or humanitarian exceptions, the number of unnecessary releases has been unacceptable, and in Homan's view, that's been corrected. So, what's the takeaway from all of this? Tom Homan's message is clear. Immigration enforcement is not where it needs to be, especially when it comes to detaining and deporting criminals. Sanctuary cities are creating major obstacles for law enforcement, and there's a pressing need for more cooperation at every level of government. If you agree with Homan's stance, or if you have your own opinion on the matter, I'd love to hear from you in the comments section. And remember, if you enjoyed this video, hit that subscribe button and give it a thumbs up. Stay tuned for more updates on this and other important topics. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Subscribe for more on immigration and border security. Check out my previous video on the state of sanctuary cities.